I know she is a childish character, but to me, it literally feels like a kid where they're running around going, I'm a ninja. I'm a ninja.
Like you don't buy her as
I can see you right there.
Like you don't buy her as an actual skilled ninja in the slightest here.
Even though, like, even Sonon just straight up the bat is like, no, you're way more experienced than I am.
And she acts like a jackass in every scene she's in, which is great.
It is great, but it also does not make me think that she's any kind of actual badass ninja.
No.
So cool. I guess at some point then, off screen, I'm just going to do some full Condor battles.
Absolutely, I guess, because you need it. It's integral to the plot.
Yes.
Joe would make it more awesome if it was just turn around.
How do you mean?
I don't like that Sonan's here. Like this character who
yeah.
presumably was made up for this game, because I don't remember them. Unless they're like, they might be mentioned in like the quest to get her in FF7, but like to be expanded upon.
Yeah,
and the fact
maybe.
that it's like, oh, it's the Yuffie DLC, and within like half an hour of playing, like, here's a man. It's like, I don't care. Why can't I just play as Yuffie?
So I guess that's what it is then. So this is increases damage dealt proportional to character's HP, which we weren't sure which way around it is.
Mm-hmm.
And this one is damage dealt inversely proportional to character's current MP.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I guess the Gozu drive is when you've got high HP.
I could just Google it.
High damage.
I could Google it just to make sure, because otherwise, like, it's just not being helpful, isn't it? So should I just check Gozu drive?
Well, you can do. I have also just put myself. Yeah, I guess I've just put the Mezu drive on, so it's just like
presumably the same thing.
Low SP.
Yeah, it'll be the same thing of like if you have a lot of MP, whatever.
If I have low MP, I have high damage, so just use all my spells straight away.
Oh. I like it as well when I Google it and it just has like the description. It's like, okay, so what does it do? Like, what does it fucking do? Right.
What's trade-off? Recover MP when receiving significant damage. Well, if I need low MP, I'm not going to get that.
Okay, so it says here that it's it appears to do 10% of your current HP as physical damage. So just,
okay.
So whatever your HP... That's the thing, this is someone who's just like on Reddit of like, I tested it.
Oh, right. The game doesn't actually explain anything, though.
No. I had to test it, and this is what my like testing seems to indicate, where it's 10% of whatever your current HP is like added in damage. So obviously you want that equipped instead of the other one. Unless like the MP thing might be like 20-30%, but keep it as high as possible, which would be nice if the game told you that.
No, I'm gonna put the Mezu drive on.
Just for like, you know, shits and gigs.
Yeah.
But I think we had that conversation with like, just tell us, do I need to keep it high or low? Because the game's not making it clear.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do I need to have my HP higher or lower? Because
so
like they're...
I might just get rid of these two here.
Why not?
Because the parry just doesn't seem to be very useful.
If it's not like coming in useful, if you've got like the Brumal form, like your dodge seems to be so much more useful and consistent as an option for avoiding damage and like pressuring the enemy.
So I haven't really got anything at the moment.
Also, I'm just going to put it out there, like if I have to Google what an item does in your game because it's not made clear from the game itself, like that's shit.
Yes.
That's bad game design.
So we'll get Sonon to just like upgrade his weapon as well.
Why not?
So I just realised he's got 36 SP not used.
It's almost like because you can't use him, you have no interest in like leveling him up.
Yeah. New materia slot connected. Why not? Like I always go for the materia slot straight off the bat.
They're so useful. And they actively increase your ability to just like whoop ass.
There we go. So like just get his defenses up because he's got provoke on.
And he's one who's going to get a getting hit.
And we're going to try it, Carl.
Okay, Ramu.
Oh yeah, it's Ramu, wasn't it?
Maybe not. Like, do you have to go in alone?
Can you just?
Should I just check what his weakness is?
Just so I can link whatever element to that before I go in, and it's like, okay, assess him
before you go in.
I've got
check.
the wrong thing equipped.
No problem, mate. I'll sort that out for you right now.
Because, yeah, I'd have to go in, assess him, realise that he's not weak to lightning, he's weak to wind, and then go, oh, okay, well, go back at the battle.
Bam, bam, bam.
So
he's weak to wind.
There we go, yeah.
Yeah, wind.
Okay, swap materia.
And that's the thing of, like, just... Yeah. If you could just switch
Chadley,
that...
just stop it.
If you had the ability to switch that on the fly, it wouldn't be a big deal. It's the fact that, like, you've just got to die and come back in.
Yeah.
So it's make just all wind. Cat mustache, man. It's fucking sick.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Sonan's would be.
Because I remember doing this, like, I tried to do one of these, it's like, oh, just Cloud on his own. It's like, this seems really unfair.
Yeah.
It seems really unfair that you let me have the option to do this when I've got no help. Right, as long as you keep attacking him, mate, you can do this. Just keep pressure the Ramu. Pressure this god. Hey, man, Bruma form up well then.
Yeah, it did, yeah.
Then you got your ATB out. Oh, it looks so fucking cool! Yeah! This is it. This is the shit.
Most definitely.
That looks awesome. That looks so slick because it's like poof, poof. That's like some Bayonetta shit, isn't it? Like a bat form. Do you unlock that and it's just like you just turn into a cloud of bats and you like do it side to side as an enemy attacks.
Oh my word.
Or you just get stun locked by lightning. Have you ever managed to like pull that off? Or like what is it now? Table hopper with Nero in Devil May Cry. Where you can just do it side to side to dodge attacks. It just looks so clean. Am I right as well? Like, keep an eye out for when you do the Brumal form. I think Joe keeps having the kanji above it. I just saw it actually say instead of the kanji, it just said poof.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm going to keep an eye out for that every time you do it. There seems to be like a bunch of like Easter eggs hidden in that.
That's cool.
Yeah, because like sometimes you see the little Moogle, sometimes it's a picture of her, like an after image of her. And she's doing like a different pose each time. I could just be like imagining this and just I thought I saw the poof. Maybe I saw like the subtitle.
So we can use Windstorm, can't we?
We can,
Fuck
yes.
it. Oh god.
Does that mean you can do like double wind? Because you got like wind on your weapon and now like you've
because that's like different from that. I don't know. Oh god.
That's a shame.
Come on, cure.
Right, come on, mate. You know, like you've got one job. You got one job, and it's making sure Yuffie's fine. Get it? Attack the wind. Ah. That looks awesome. That looks so fucking cool.
It does look so cool, doesn't it?
That's the thing as well. You're doing that on reaction, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's almost like that's what the parry should be. Oh, you're building the pressure up. I think you've got this, yeah. Because he's already at half health, and pressure's normally where you get like, that's where you finish them off. Yeah. Because you can only get like a third of their health off in like that section. So if you like keep up this pressure.
Oh, well, no.
No, Brumal form. Brumal form. Can you Brumal form? Do it. Oh shit, do it again.
Oh, God.
Oh, I didn't know if he was going to like spin quicker. Okay, so he's going to sacrifice himself for you because he knows Yuffie's the real hero. Do it.
Right. Spell.
So I was thinking then, is it going to spin quicker? So.
Okay. Oh god.
Brumal form. I want to see. I want to see your Brumal form through this shit. It looks so fucking cool. Okay.
Let's get him back up.
Oh, you should need to have like a full ATB gauge to do it, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
That's so scary.
Just limit break. Dance of the Dragon on him.
Just, we need to get that pressure gauge up.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, he just killed it. Great.
Yeah. Just as I'm running away.
Hey, man. It's a valid for battle tats, especially when you're a ninja.
It is.
Thanks to the data you provided during your battle, I succeeded in developing a new materia.
Yes, you did, Chadley.
You were faster than lightning. Your enemies will struggle to keep up.
So I'm guessing this increases your speed.
If you'd like to participate again, you're more more than welcome.
If I get some kind of speed materia here. Wait, what?
Well, I'm guessing when you equip it,
Oh, yeah, the materia is
they give
just
you like
the summon, isn't it?
yeah, they give you like a passive stat boost, which is why it's like worth having. Oh, yeah, I forgot. It's just you get it on there.
Yeah.
Ultimate Bolt.
So I can't wait for this summon to appear in one battle throughout the playthrough.
The fact that you can't just do
It's
it.
worth having though, like the fact that I didn't have a summon at all.
Yeah, but it's just when you can only summon it like once per like 3 hours. And you barely.
And that's the thing, it came up a lot when I was doing the difficult challenges in the combat simulations, but in the story mode, it's
barely
just,
see them.
You barely ever see them.
Not to mention as well, like because of the way the battles work, because you can like move all over while you're doing them. I didn't see half the shit it actually does. I barely saw anything my summon did because I spent most of the time running away from combat trying to heal. Bye. I'm liking this theme song though.
I have to, yeah. Did that do anything?
I think it knocked something down. Bit of steel. Like clearly there was like the.
Oh, the flyer here. Yeah, there we go.
Oh my god, you're hearing like double Happy Turtle music. Like they're layering up the levels of Happy Turtle.
Okay, cool. So we've got one of the newsletters, which means I guess we've missed one because that was number 2.
Oh no.
And it's like, oh.
So, what can I do you for?
I've got one.
Went to check on one of my flyers, and wouldn't you know, some rascally youngsters have hidden the darn thing. Put one right on the
That's gutting, that, innit?
for all to see, and now gone, just like that. A friend of mine manages some apartments nearby, and she's been kind enough to let me post a flyer. The one I put up in Culvert Street's vanished too, swiped by one of those.
Okay.
So he's giving you a clue for all of them.
Pretty sure I remember putting up a poster near the abandoned.
It's very
my
clear
God.
as well that these are all recorded separately, so as you catch them.
Oh, if you overhear any songs, jams, or grooves about the Happy Turtle, be sure and follow them. Oh, the
Okay.
jams hear that
So that's
So
the
basically
clue.
follow the music.
And to be fair, if I heard that bop, I'd fucking start following it. Like, the moment I heard that bop, I'd be like, yeah, I'm down. Because, like, I want to
Yeah.
go wherever that music's playing because it sounds like a fucking party.
So I'm wondering whether it means like up here or whether it means the apartment where like Cloud is.
Like, go sneak into Cloud's house. Go sneak into his house and start skiing in some shit.
Wonder if you can go check out their apartments.
You probably
we
can't.
never actually tried
There'll
that.
be
did we?
there'll be like an excuse in the game. But you can't go here. So why? You can't. Oh.
I hope it's just that buff dog.
Oh my god, yes. Just the unstoppable beast dog.
A gargoyle dog, and it's just 4 foot wide.
I'd be fucking terrified of that shit.
The Wrath Hound. Doesn't
No.
look much like a Wrath Hound to me.
It could fuck you up though, mate. Don't mess with it.
Don't let the dog
Are you-
notice
are you really
So
gonna, like,
here's
mess
the
with
weird, stupid stealth.
Oh god damn it.
I love bad stealth segments in non-stealth games, Carl.
It's like, I get
They're
it.
everyone's favourite.
Do you know what would be really good? Like, a really good, like, unexpected thing to do here? Because she's a ninja, she doesn't need to do the stealth section. She just walks
she just
forward.
skips over the
Because
like,
she's a
boxes or
ninja, yeah.
something.
That'd be a really, like, good way to, like, what's the
Like,
word?
submersive way
Yeah, that's
to
a
do it.
subversive way to handle this. Because, like, nobody likes this. I have literally never met a single person who likes this mechanic in video games.
Yeah. Oh, for fuck. What am I meant to do there then?
Kill it.
Kill it, okay. Try not to bump into anything, but I was trying to also not walk directly into the dog.
No, Lucas, fuck you. I'm liking this song, though. Dun, dun.
I am, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a really neat way of just handling this thing of like, oh, do I really have to do a stealth section? And she's like, well, I'm a ninja, and just like runs across the rooftops or something like that,
Yeah,
and just
yeah.
circumvents everything.
As if this dog couldn't see me right now. Okay. Oh,
This is what I mean, like, wouldn't it be just really funny if she just ran across the rooftops? Like, how will I ever do that? And then it's like, it thought you had a stealth section.
I had no box to hide behind.
Are you having fun now? That's the
Loads
important
of.
thing, Lucas. Are you having fun playing this game?
At moments, when it's like that boss fight, for example.
Yes.
Like, I'm enjoying the game there, but then the moments like this, it's just, oh, God.
There's no reason for this to be in the game.
I get it. It's like, oh, look, it's a charming side quest. It's like, no, it's just annoying.
Yeah, there is literally no reason for this to be in the game.
I don't mind it when it's like, look, there's secrets to be found around town, but when it's hidden behind this just fucking annoying as hell stealth segment.
Like I said, I can't think of a single video game I've ever played that has this system in it that people like. Nobody likes forced stealth sections, especially forced stealth where you fail instantly the moment you do it. It's possibly one. Like, the only thing I think is more annoying is the thing that's happened in this game as well. Of you're walking along, or you need to follow your like teammate.
Oh yeah, and you've got to walk at their speed and
Yeah. Rather than a cutscene, they just have the forced walking section.
Oh, fucking hell!
So maybe you need to wait for it to go to sleep and then wait again.
But where am I meant to wait?
Just wait. Like, it might be one of those things where it'll go to sleep longer. Do it as like a cycle. And it actually has like a second cycle after this one that takes longer to do.
I'm going to give it one more try. Cause
I think the only one that I like just
seriously.
is on paper more frustrating is that one of, oh, you need to walk, go here, but you'll be forced to like do the slow walk as your teammate talks to you, and then he puts you into another cutscene like a minute later.
yeah.
It's like just...
And again, this game has done that as well.
Yeah.
So I'm going to... That, you know...
That doesn't
give it
count.
a proper
One
try.
more.
Because I'm trying to push my luck and get myself a little more around the box if I can.
I can understand if this is a section as Cloud, but you are Yuffie, the legendary like ninja materia hunter. This should be like she just runs across the rooftop and grabs it. Like she should be like, do you know what it should be? She should joke about the fact that if I wasn't a ninja, this would be really annoying.
Yeah.
Or, like, I love being a ninja. Or just anything like that. Just something really self-referential to like acknowledge how annoying stuff like this is in video games. See, like, maybe it has like a second cycle here where it'll go to sleep longer.
Maybe.
Is she dancing or is she just like doing the dumb thing? Go. Like maybe go like, as it's like, you know, in the animation of doing that. Like she should be.
Okay, I'm just leaving it. I don't know what I'm
Just
doing
look
wrong.
it. Do you know what, Lucas? Look it up in a guide and just do it off screen.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, fuck any game that puts shit like that in. Like we've been dealing with this for like what 20 years now. I don't get it. I don't understand what game designers think when they put stuff like that in.
Bits like that, I'm just going to go do some Fort Condor and get some flyers off screen, I guess.
Just like look up a guide and find them because you can't. Like, you know what? I don't like playing games that don't respect my fucking time.
Exactly.
And a game that makes you do something like does not respect your time. I think we've talked about it before, haven't we? Like the idea as well that, oh my god, that guy's beard's clipping off his face.
It is, yeah.
PS5, mate, PS5.
You couldn't do this on a PS4, Carl.
Like his beard is literally like a separate model that's glued to his face.
Power of the PlayStation 5.
But like, yeah, there's a turtle jingle.
I can't wait for it to be, you've got to like hide behind some.
Oh, can you hear the
boxes.
fucking hard rock song?
I can.
I can hear that. Like, who's listening to like fucking heavy metal remix of this Happy Turtle song? Because that sounds awesome. That sounds
I
like
like the idea that tiny little.
like-
I can't even remember the.
it's like is someone
The name
playing
of it.
DMC? And I mean the bad one. When I say that, because that's
Oh,
how
God,
edgy
yeah.
that is.
The fucking the hardcore comes in. And I'm still really annoyed at how fluid the combat system was in that bad DMC game.
Oh man, that's the thing though. Don't be fooled, because everyone always forgets how bad it was on release. Everyone always forgets that. Again, speaking of like, bad game design decisions that are just baffling. That game had a system where you have angel weapons and demon weapons, because Dante is half angel, half demon in that game, because fuck you, Edge.
Yeah,
And in that game, they have enemies that are red and blue. So they're colour coordinates, of course. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, what, they can't make it...
But to be fair, in terms of like while you're playing the game,
It's an easy
just
visual
the readability
indicator, yes.
of the enemies, yeah.
But in that game, if you hit an enemy that's blue with your red weapon, it bounces off and does 0 damage. So, again, in the genre it's like, the series helped define, called stylish character action, they have battles where your combos will be instantly stopped by enemies that will often be in mobs of other enemies. So they literally cut off half of your moveset for almost every battle after like the 3rd mission.
True.
And they fixed that in the remaster where it is, it's that you just do reduced damage to those enemies.
Yeah,
Which is how it should have been from the start.
It should have been.
But never forget that they thought that was an acceptable thing to do and as well, one of the weapons they give you, the angel weapons, are all area of effect. Like, the demon weapons are more damage.
Like, big, heavy hit and single damage, yeah.
Yeah, like, attack a single enemy with this. And then the angel weapons are area of effect, like, just get the fuck off me weapons. And you can do and get off me area effect attack that a red enemy it'll hit a red enemy off screen, it'll stop your combo halfway through and lower your style ranking. So you are actively discouraged from weapon switching in a series that invented weapon switching on the fly in fucking combat games.
But obviously it felt good in comparison to like DMC4. But then when you've got things like Devil May Cry 5 came out and just like, no, we did it a lot better.
Or DMC4 Special Edition, that put Virgil in.
I've not played the Special Edition, to be fair.
As you see me, like, the combat was exceptionally fluid, but never forget they thought that was a good idea and built the entire game's combat system around it. Why are they going so hard on that phonograph?
I know.
That phonograph, man.
I'll say phonograph, yeah.
That does sound like it'd be pretty funny though, to like get like a record player or something like that and get a dubstep record. Just like because like the speakers could not handle it. It's like, what is this genre of music? It's like when you play like if you're on Spotify and you happen to get like an old live album or an old live version, like a song from the 70s, and you think, I bet the person who recorded this song would be so fucking freaked out to know how I'm listening to this.
Yeah, I suppose.
Like literally 50 years later, I was listening to it on a box in my pocket.
These are weak to wind, right?
Maybe. They're flying enemies. You think the flying enemies would be
sure.
weak to lightning, but no.
Yeah, that's because I always assume, because of Pokemon probably, that flying is weak to electric, but a lot of the flying enemies in this are weak to wind instead. Oh, these things.
I don't
So maybe
like
let's just quickly-
cure up, 'cause I don't like these things. The instant I saw them, I'm like, I don't want you to fight these, Lucas. I'm very scared. I'm very, very scared of what you're about to fight. Because you know they're super tough. That's awesome. It's like, stay back and just immediately start fucking them up.
There we go. Oh yeah, I've got Mug back.
Right, now you've got your mug, that's good.
I've got my Mug and my Brumal form. Just the fuck you.
Do it. Oh, I thought your Broom will form in there. I thought you got like mad slowdown. Like for 1 second, I just thought you had like the most amount of slowdown.
Yeah.
And that's incredible.
Oh yeah, there we go. The sleep.
See, it works
And it
on
lasts
you.
so long on your
That's
character.
right, it works on you. Why don't you do it to the enemy? Like, I can see it being useful if you can like shut down that enemy for a few turns. The problem with doing that is, yes, it shuts down the enemy for a few turns, but then your teammates will auto attack it.
Yeah.
Which is kind of the problem.
Because it immediately means that you just got a problem of like they wake up straight away before you can pull anything off.
Yeah. Get him. I don't know as well how.
So that's the thing. Even in this fight, where it's a bit of a longer battle, not overly, but a little bit, and it's like, okay, well, we got no chance for like limit breaks or summons at all.
You only ever get them in specific fights, which means it just doesn't feel like I have as much control as the game is telling me I have over the combat and stuff.
And it's one of those of you could wait around for the summon to appear, like you could just dodge for a long time. But what's the point?
Mm-hmm. Steal it. Yeah! This is my new ringtone, by the way. Not this one.
Oh.
I'm loving it. Dun, 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 dun.
So I guess I did that just for that, because I just heard the guy go, look, there's monsters over there. I went, right, I'm in.
That's like, all you need to do is tell me that was combat. I could do fun combat in. Get him. Oh, that looks so cool, the amount of wind. Ah!
Come on, so just take it down.
Just throw a giant
And
boomerang
these
at him,
things are so annoying.
because they fly away constantly.
Yeah.
Is that thing as well of like how often did you like accidentally just get hit because they were like coming in from behind doing that spin?
Yeah.
How often did you get taken down to like nearly half health?
Fuck it, just use the bench. It's worth it for that 10 seconds animation. Just
As well,
Screw
this is a
it.
PS5, why is that not instant?
yeah.
Lucas, you've been playing, what is it now, Ratchet and Clank? What's the load times like on that?
They are
Non-existent.
It's just non-existent.
Yeah. And like Joe, little annoying things like that. Like, sure, it's 10 seconds, but the whole point of having a PS5 and SSD is to remove things like that. Like, those should be like realistically a thing of the past.
It should be,
Yeah.
but
And
obviously this is clearly
A PS4
a
game.
PS4 game.
And that's
they
why
are
it
claiming
pisses me
is
off.
just-
like, because you could like,
Oh, yeah,
it's
we
so
got
obvious.
to keep it
It's
exclusive.
so obvious.
It's the most obvious tactic of just
Buy a
no,
PS5.
fuck you, go buy a PS5. But it's like, oh yeah, we have to turn around and say, yeah, oh, go get a PS5 to play Intermission because we couldn't do this on a PS4. It's a bullshit. You can't. Look at this game.
It's like, and if they're gonna say that, at the very least, give like the player some of those like benefits that they get from playing it on a PS5, such as Yuffie sitting on the bench, just instantly give her all her health back. Just give me all my health back instantly, because you know that's something the PS5 can do. Stuff like that should be completely negated.
I don't think we'll be back here anytime soon, so make sure you're ready.
Okay, so this is like to say that you're going to the next area, so maybe not.
Can never be too
Yeah, so I'm going to
Off screen, do some grinding, I guess.
call it here for today and go do some off-screen activities of Fort Condor and flyer hunting.
Because the game is basically telling you, if you leave here, all the shit you can unlock is gone.
that's what it's coming across as, yeah.
And so far, I'm just more annoyed than anything that the game keeps trying to, like...
It's one of those things of, look, the game has been fine. Like, this DLC has been fine
It's stuff
so far.
It's stuff outside of the game that's making me have like, a bad taste in my mouth, but, you know...
Like, Yuffie plays incredibly, the boss fight was fun, but the real, just slow dragging of the missions and, like, the weirdness of the whole it can only be on PS5 thing is just like, come on. Come on, Square Enix or Sony or whoever,
Yeah.
like, just...
And the reason I'm going so hard on it, for anyone who's like curious, is because if this is being truly pitched as a next-gen game, the annoyances of the previous gen and the previous two gens, such as like that weird walk and talk thing, very obvious stuff that's to hamper you to hide load screens, they should be a thing of the past. If they're,
they should
if
be,
they're
totally.
saying this is a PS5 game, it needs to be on a PS5, I want that shit gone because that's the stuff I've been promised from next gen. That's the stuff the company promised me. And is not present in games that were made with PS5 in mind, which means that they're lying to me and I don't fucking like that. So look how bad this photo mode is.
Yeah.
Also, does she constantly have her top button undone?
Yeah.
Really? I've just noticed that
She
detail.
does.
Do you know what I'm going to look up right
I
now?
noticed it like straight away.
Let me look up Yuffie or Yuffie and just see what she looked like in there. I want to see how close it is. She's actually just got like a pretty. She's basically A posing there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's see her original design. No, that was a facet of her original design on the
Okay.
in the original artwork. It's a facet of the design I'd argue maybe you should cut out because she's
Yeah,
supposed.
maybe isn't necessary, but
She's supposed to be a fucking child.
yeah.
So if you're going to simultaneously have characters saying it's just a kid and then dress her in hot pants that are half undone.
It's like, cool. Good job, I guess. Great. But yeah, I can't wait for this to come out in like half a year on PS4.
It's gonna.
And then they're just like, oh, well, yeah, we said we've made improvements to the engine or some shit like that. But it's really annoying as well when we're literally in a point right now where people can't buy PS5s.
Yeah, that's another aspect of it. I'm not just.
And it's when it's like Ratchet and Clank, where I can see there's no fucking way you'd get this like on a PS4. Like that's fair enough, but with this, where I'm like, you're literally running the game in what looks like a slightly modified PS4 engine.
Like, it's the same game.
It's the same
also as well,
game, and
you're
you had it
reusing.
running fine on a PS4.
You're also as well reusing all your old shit, like environments
Yeah.
and stuff.
So yeah, I mean, we'll see where this takes us, but I'm having fun in combat and not liking everything else around.
But it's the aspects of just having knowledge of how the industry and game design works. And after all this, I've become jaded and cynical in my as an old man of 30.
Yeah.
And I know
Anyway.
that's not fair on the game, but the game's own fucking designers or developers are saying this shit, and it's clear that
exactly.
they're lying, and I don't appreciate that.
Look at this, the power of the PS5.
Because I keep forgetting you're playing this on PS5.
Oh, but anyway, let's join back up next time for when I've got some newspaper flyers.
I'm curious what you do a
Combo.
lot from that. I'm hoping it's like a new weapon, because the weapon's the most fun part of FF7 Remake. Like the new weapons that you get, and just like the play styles that they can engender. I had a lot of fun dicking around with those.
Yeah, same. So yeah, join us for next time and you'll find out.